perfection in the way that you move. Boy, you got it. Devotion's getting stronger with all that you do. But I'll be waiting for the moment to take me to you. Yeah, I'll be waiting. I'm just a couple steps from going over the moon. I wanna move with your body, baby. I wanna move with your body, baby. I wanna move with your body, baby. Let me move with your body, baby. Oh yeah. But I'll be waiting for the moment to take me to you. Yeah, I'll be waiting. Just a couple steps from going over the moon. And I'll be waiting for the moment to take me to you. Yeah, I'll be waiting. Just a couple steps from going over the moon.
Ê nụ, chưa theo, đang định vote xem là nên theo màu gì. Hai màu gì. Chờ tí nhá, để tôi bật lên cho anh em vote cho vui. Where's my vote? Where's my poll? Đấy, anh nhìn poll chưa? Phải cả blue, really? For real blue? Clay blue, hai con đó. Clay á. What's the keycap for clay? If I gonna get clay, then I need to know the keycap set to go with the clay one. Màu xanh lá cũng chưa có, nhưng mà derivative thì cũng phải là xanh lá hẳn đâu, đúng không? Nó kiểu đéo gì. Xanh lá. Cái màu mà blue thì có vẻ chỉ có mỗi cái set GMK North là phù hợp. Cái set mà Alex build đấy. Lúc đấy tính. Từ từ nhá, nhưng mà lúc đấy tính nghĩa là sao nhỉ? Nhưng mà bây giờ nếu mà Joy bây giờ thì bây giờ nó phải chọn rồi chứ đúng không? Hello, Đức Duy là ai? Đức Duy có phải là cún không? Lần trước anh tưởng Đức Duy là cún nhưng mà not really sure. Nếu mà Joy thì đây là con đầu tiên. À, tính keycap à? Nếu mà Joy thì đây là con đầu tiên mà Joy goodbye theo kiểu là qua proxy nên chưa biết là như nào. Biết đâu được, hình như cún nó cũng tên là Đức Duy mà. Nhạc bé nhỉ, cho nhạc to lên. Let's go. Mem mới tập à? Là ai? Anh có biết em không? Who the hell are you? Anyway, mem mới tập tành nghe proxy ở định đi vendor nào. JJW. Thật ra anh định đi Hex ấy, nhưng mà hình như Hex nó trả hàng muộn hơn đúng không? Nếu mà Hex thì actually Hex thì cũng phải đi proxy đúng không? See, Hexy là C vendor nhưng mà pretty slow. Same deal. Không biết là hàng trả về trực tiếp vendor nào thì đi vendor đấy luôn cho nó sớm chợ. Blue and clay. Oh my god, no one's won the green one? Yeah, JJW is in US. I think, I'm not sure. Probably they are. Let's see, we can check. Yeah, US là JJW. Từ xưởng tới vendor, really? So then vendor là làm QC luôn à? Yeah. Thế nên là đây nhá, có UK là prototypist. Switch keys, don't know. Hex keyboards, not so much. Maybe swag keys. Nếu mà swag keys thì mình có proxy rồi. Chỉ sợ là JJW thì... Well, I mean... UK next, okay. Then we do swag keys. And... Death Hero is in Canada. JJW, not sure. Không biết là kiểu cái proxy như nào, nó có giới hạn là một con per household không hay là có thể multiple. As like a swag keys. Okay. Hello Dad. Yeah, I think so too. Just say the mango real quick. I don't have mango. It's super frustrating. I cannot find my favorite angle anymore. Oh, my hair looks good today. Let's make me a little bit brighter. Do I change the... I don't want it to be... brighter. Blurry? No, not so much, okay. It looks fine. Sad. Xấu nhưng mà nó lại rất phù hợp với cả Cloudline, so it's fine. Không redeem được lightsaber nữa rồi. Yeah. Well, lightsaber is broken. Fix it. Did we fix it? Did we freaking fix it? Could I tell no command? We need to make that decision, so... Màu nào đây, anh em? Cầm về hộ. Ui, drop, lag. Hello Linh. Linh về Hà Nội chưa? Về rồi đúng không? It's kind of blurry. Yeah, but no one cares about my face, so... Vàng á? Clay? Xanh dương với đỏ á? Not sure. Green? Green là màu số mấy ta? Green là màu số 3. Màu nâu cũng hay. Màu nâu thì chưa có màu đéo nào cả. Technically là I don't have a silver keyboard yet. Dark Viper is kind of Viper pink. Tại chữ E, vãi cả luôn tại chữ E. Unbelievable. Two is blue. Concentrate. Tự qua, okay. Red one. I need to copy my Paul. This one. What do I have? Clay. This is clay. What looks good on clay? Bây giờ mới nhìn kỹ mấy cái này mà có cái đoạn kiểu curve này thì mới mua. Hồi trước chỉ nhìn qua là không có mua đâu. Ooh, derivative. Yeah, we're thinking, Gio. Did you join the derivative group, guys? Oh, but you don't really use 60% that much, right, Gio? Oh, by the way, how thinking? Yeah, thinking live, like back now. I'm not sure. Could be now, because I'm not sure if it's gonna be available for a long time. There's I believe it was a soft cap, but yeah, 700 units. Probably everyone will get one. Again, two, like that. Yeah. No, I'm not buying now. Yeah, I'm just really thinking 700 is plenty. Is it though? Oh, look at that side. God damn it, I like it. This one is currently my top choice. I don't know if I like the blue one. This one and the red one would currently my top choice. But then again, of course I also have to think about the 1 year waiting. Yes, god damn. By the way, I'm using a cloud light today, which also have the amazing side profile. Okay, typing angle is 6.5, which is exactly the same as the cloud light. I do feel like I need to get this one. I mean, yes. Side profile. Let's just take a look again. Oh my god, look at that. I know it's not. There is 250, no, 700 units in total, like globally. But different vendors would have, you know, different limit. Hello Kit. Worldwide, yeah. So, wait. This is my vote. My vote is 3. It's a midsection curve with hitch like nothing. Yeah. I don't. Also on the cloud, on the derivative, I also like the part like here, because it's not like straight, but it's like a tiny curve. It's just so nice. And to be honest though, like a couple of weeks ago, I didn't even think about the derivative. I didn't even, you know, take a look at the pictures and all the renders that closely. But I got it sort of grown on me a little bit in the last couple of days. Still melody on CL, yeah. You know, like a cherry lips, but much nicer. I also like cherry lips, so that is the plus. Still melodies on the CL, yes. But I swap out the spring on the melodies here because the stock one is a little bit too much for me. Melodies are good. Yeah, I do like the melody as well. I have melodies here, but with Supreme 55 gram because I am a very light typer, I guess. Yeah, slide bump and long pole. Have you tried also the runner? I actually have this portion, the 60% portion with melody, and the other part is with runner, because I don't really use the other part other than the 60% thingy. That's why I have split backspace and split right shift that looks like my other 60%. Runner review, I mean it's here, I can swap it out, I can put it in, but I already know that I would not like it that much because it's 70 gram, double stage. Oh yeah. This is a quick sound test of how this sound. Wait, I don't know how to type on a TKL. Ooh, nice. Yeah, same Jewel. I'm not really a tactile guy. I actually have 0 baud right now with tactile switches. I will probably remove the the melody on my cloud light because oh, by the way, the other day I have this one built with Mumax, and I'm gonna use this to this cloud light to test every possible switch that I can get my hands on. That is the plan. That is why I have the cloud light. I tried a tactile set on the other day for the first time. It was kind of weird, but I also kind of like it. Yeah, I guess, you know, when I started out in the hobby, I want to say all I used was tactile, but actually I did not try the whole lot of things. You know, back then there was not even close as many options that we have today. But yeah, back then all I used was tactile, but I converted to linear, I want to say like 2 years ago. Haven't looked back. But yeah, sometimes when you so get used to linear and then you try tactile, it's feel, I guess you could say, refreshing. And then you sort of thinking about, maybe I should switch back to tactile, or maybe not much. I'm not sure. But like to me, I feel like, because I have a dollars, right? I feel like if I have a tactile on a Alice layout keyboard, it would be really nice. So that is what I am planning to do for these melodies, because I need to remove the melodies on my Cloud9. Big tactile bumps were all the rage not long ago, but light bumps are for sure more meta now. I was preaching. By the way, did you answer my question about the pewter gray? How did you like it? Thank you, Froth.
Is now following.
I was so jealous, man. I was so freaking jealous because I was going for that pewter gray also, right? And then you did get it. I was, god damn. It is nice, isn't it? I mean, not only the typing feel and the sound profile, but I think just to look at it, I love that color. Well, of course I haven't seen it in real life, but just through your stream, yeah, I think that is so nice. And the anodization of Singer, always. Like I have nothing to do, I'm just coming up and typing. As soon as it was out the great. Oh my god. Do they will there be another Ruffles soon? Oh yeah, she's off the hook. It's like also it is because the quality of the products that she puts out, it's like super consistent. You really do have to appreciate that. There's other brands and keyboards that sort of had the reputation in the past, but with Singer and with Elaine, I mean, they always feel the same, beautiful, and also the typing feel, the sound profile, everything. God damn. Okay. Oh yeah. Kohaku. And also, yeah, the I'm not sure if you're into 65 as well, but those new colors of the Kohaku are also really nice. Now we have Mr. K. Mai có cỡ mây đi làm không? Chắc là không đâu. The new colors. Yeah, it's just. Wait, do we have the real pictures, or they are just rendered? But I have no doubt that even if that's a render, then maybe the real thing. Well, most of the time I think the real thing from Singer look even better than the pictures itself. Make me reconsider things with my wallet. Like, I enjoy looking at the Kohaku so much, but I cannot use the 65%. That's the layout that I would never ever have a keyboard of. So yeah. Those 4 new colors of Kohaku is cool. Yeah, they are. I don't prefer. We are on the same board then. 60 or 80. Nice. This possibly would be my only 80. I will think again once I have all my F1s built. But most likely, yeah. I hope I can save my money that way. I set my mind to only go for 60% now. Kalam Hepsing. You should be getting one. Getting one Kohaku? Clay. Everyone's. No, I mean, they are not all my F1s. They are currently in my possession now, but they may not be staying that way. I'm actually gonna desolder one F1 today. Maybe later on. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do today, to be honest. But let me show everyone another keyboard that I tried the other day. The Salvation. Let's see. Okay, I have it here. Salvation. This is one of those, what do I say? Like interesting board, interesting mounting style. Give it back? I will. I will give it away. We have FR4. This does not look like FR4. I need to disassemble it. Làm thế nào để disassemble this one? KTT Strawberry. This is not FR4. What do you mean? This is not FR4. It's KTT Strawberry. It is so hard to find switches that are not long pole this day. What board is that? This one is the Salvation, and that one is the Cloudline. It's FR4. I never seen FR4 having that color. It looks like alu, but I mean, I guess it's, yeah, okay, it's FR4. Calm down. Where are the screws? This one has a really interesting mounting style. It's just weird code. Tell me where are the screws? Wait, what the heck? Biết đéo được, tao có vặn đâu. Dương vặn mà. Okay, let me just open everything up. I want to see the inside of this one. Like, I tried it the other day, but I did not really take a closer look of the inside of the internals of the mounting system. What do they call this mounting style? Lift tray mount? Lift spring with tray mount? Tray mount with lift springs? What was it? Oh my god. Is my music too loud? Lift spring tray mount. Lift spring tray mount. Glorified tray mount. It's so weird to type on. I mean, with certain screws that you put in, because you can have different sort of configuration, right? It feels so weird sometimes. But I think this one is, you know, with all the screw. Clay? A lot of people like the clay. Oh. Ah. Okay, this looks nice. This tiny little thing on the plate. This one, not this one. This one. This one I like. Probably it's... Okay. We have 1, 2. Only 2. We have only 2? These two? Tap the backspace. Only 2? Really? Should be, okay. 1.5. Oh, magnetized. How nice. Xong cứ kéo lên rồi. Jesus. That's all we need. 2 screws to take out this thing. So the 2 screws are here and here. Nhưng mà có thể dùng thêm đúng không? You can use more screws on this one. It looks like. You can have this. You can... Wait, what? This is so weird. I need to understand how it works on this one. Thêm ở đâu? This and this. Can we remove? Okay. Nếu bỏ hết mấy cái đệm đen đen này ra cũng được. Can we remove all this rubbery thingy? Okay. This way? Oh yeah, we can do that. Oh, this is weird AF. Nó làm phần đỡ mạch đấy. These? Yeah, I know, but still. This one not. This one is here. Can you? Okay, these two. Không nhúm thì kệ chứ anh đâu cần nhúm đâu. I will try to put another 2 screw in. Screw ở trong túi hết đúng không? Hopefully they here. Tức là ta phải bỏ cái này ra đúng không? Bỏ cái rubbery thingy ra đúng không? Let me see. Ủa? Làm sao để lắp cái này vào đấy? Cái này nó có dính vào đây đâu? Wait, hold the F. Nhưng mà làm sao để lắp vào đây ấy? Em cứ để lên trên được. Có nói không hay là vứt đi làm mất đi bây giờ đây này. Okay, still here. Can we open this? No. Làm sao để thay mao vậy? Tháo kiểu gì? Tháo từ đâu? Tháo bằng tay á? Wait, we do this. Oh, tháo cả cái... Phải tháo cả cái này ra. Then do what? Okay. Hai đầu là giống nhau đúng không? Xong bắt một cái từ dưới lên à? Yeah, but stand up. Okay. Damn. Okay, I thought it would be easier, but okay. We are here already. Cây này xước vãi. Không phải tại tao đâu. How do I get this out? Oh my god. It's not even easy to get this thing out. Then put this in one side, the stand up on the other side. This is in. Okay, like this. Yeah. Thảo nào C7 nó bị lú. Đã kém hay chớ lại còn phải dính vào điều này. Okay. I'm getting it. I am getting it. Nhưng mà đúng là cái này dễ xước case. Và cái case này nó lại dễ để lại cái vết xước đấy nữa. Okay, we good? Then hay cứ nhét vào thôi đúng không? Ôi, tiếng cạ cầy phải gọi là. That's why they have magnetic screw. Okay, 1 2. Oh my god, it's not there. Okay, here. Hello Thảo Tú. Căn cái gì vào giữa? Bắt được ốc là đúng rồi gì ạ? Looks fine. Nào, trả lại. Cái này nó cũng chả có, nó có mỗi một cái spare screw thôi nhỉ, không có nhiều. Thôi, cây thì đằng nào mà chả cạ rồi. Not my fault. It's your fault. Cái này set gì ta? Đây là striker, hình như mình có striker thì phải. Hello Thảo. Control all is here. Damn, I have quite a few drop frames, but I think it's fine. Not too bad. It is bad, but not too bad. So. Sao thằng này nó có nút delete nhỉ? Khó hiểu quá. Con này chính xác là mua nút bài là bao tiền này? Yeah, thì cái nút dấu ngã thì ở đâu? Chỗ thuận đó, đây á. Đây là escape chứ. Thế là mày không có escape. Đi không? Tại sao lại không để 6 con valid trên đấy được? Anh thì còn chỗ nào để đâu? Escape là caps lock. I mean, okay. I'll accept your weirdness. Tofu salvation. What tofu? Oh, the real tray mao tofu? It's been a really long time. It's been a really long time since the last time. I actually have a tofu at work, but I gave it to one of my developer. I may borrow that back from her for one day. Ít view nhỉ, ít view thế này thì làm sao? Ít view thế này thì làm sao mà GA được? Kênh á, kênh thì tại vì là space nó cong thôi, chứ bình thường mà. Thế giới GMK này người ở hôm trước thằng Shibei ấy nó build con CL của mình, xong rồi static mình phải fix lại. This sounds fun. I'm not sure if it's going to be fun for a long time if I have this board or not, but yeah. For just a typing test, sounds interesting. This is pop here. Email? Yeah. Which one? This one. Yeah, it's... But this is not like the first one I've typed on that have this sound profile. It is interesting, but I know for the fact that I will get bored of it really quickly. This sort of sound profile. Having said that, I'm gonna use it in my office for a week. And I'm gonna do a giveaway. 4? What do you mean 4? Hello, Andy. Okay, what else can we do? My sound test for this one will be up tomorrow. Or maybe the day after tomorrow. Oh. The song is currently playing is one of my favorites K-pop song. Không, vừa rồi là KTT Strawberry với cả FR4 nha. Còn Salvation đấy là default plate của nó là FR4. Okay, let me pull out the runner. And because I swapped out the spring on the melodies, I can show you the spring on melodies as well. It is pre-loop and pretty heavy loop on the spring. You can see it here. This is the stock spring of the melody. A lot of grease in there. I think they do it like heavily on the spring, not so much on the stem and housing, but the spring is really heavily looped. Double stage 60-gram spring. I mean, they all blend in together so you cannot really see. But I think they looped it by doing the donut deep. That's the only way they can have like the massive amount of spring looped, like factory loop at the same time. So yeah. Let's see the runner. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is the amount of loop you can see on the... It's probably too bright, so I'm gonna try this one. Mọi người nhìn thấy không? Nó loop một độ ở đây. Còn ở trong... Thật ra là ở trong housing, port housing and the stem. Yeah, we can see it's there. Not... I wouldn't call this one overloop, but there's definitely a lot. Can we see it? Can we see it? Not very clearly, I don't think. But yeah. Okay, let me get the stem of the melody out. Then we can compare the two stems. Ooh. I need to get my tissue. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. My thing is like too high. How do we see it? Okay. I'm gonna try to zoom in. Yeah. I need to find a... Okay. This is where I need my Keeb mat coaster. I have a bunch of them. Đủ. Không để nó nghiêng cái chiều kia để nhìn được cay vậy. Oh my god, there's a lot of loop in here. Sáng vậy. Không nhìn được không? Tu chói. Bro, I try. Okay, I give up. But let me explain. If you're not an expert in, tactile switch, like me, then you wouldn't say. Okay, so on the spec sheet, the melody is called like super light tactile, and the runner is the like more heavy tactile. If you don't tell me that at first, then I wouldn't be able to tell you that, this one have more tactility than this one. I cannot say that because I'm not that experienced, right? Okay, here. Maybe I can hold it up to the cam. There we go. It's better this way. Can you see the differences? If I look really closely, then I would say yes. The left one has more tactility than the right one. No, that's it actually. Correct. But if I didn't know before, then I cannot say that. Then I wouldn't be able to say that. Oh shit. That's so wrong.
Ostisms is now following.
Hello, Ostism. I've seen you somewhere. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. That's how it sounds. I'm not sure if... I think they are fairly similar in terms of sound. In terms of sound profile. The green one looks like... The green one looks like it has more pronounced curve after the bump. It does. I'm sorry, I'm really not an expert on tactility, on tactile switches also. But for me, even at stock, even with the melody, which classified as light tactile, it's still a little bit too much for me. So what I did was to swap out the spring on the melody to originally they were double stage, 60 gram, and because I just tried 2 days ago, they feel really similar to me. But after I swap out, after I put Supreme 55 in here, this is like way lighter, and this is what I I need to have on my tactile. This is all I can handle. If it's a little bit more, maybe not. This is the one. This is a runner. So yeah, that is my formula. I don't use tactile switch very often, but if I do, it's either with Supreme 55 gram or TX Short 57. Because I've tried both of those before and I do like them. Not as much as I like linear, but yeah. That is what I can live with. Okay, what do I do next? I do have a bunch of Dark Amber switches, also tactile, that I need to swap out the spring to Supreme 55. And I also have an F1 that I need to desolder. Which one do I do first? I also need to decide on the derivative color. Blue and clay. Oh my, no one wants the green teal one? Why? Dog show? Wait, my dog show is now 1,005? Thanh ơi! Thanh ơi! Come here, let's go. Dog show. Spring first. Let's see. Hello. Xin chào mọi người. Mọi người donate cho bố cháu. Hello. So cute. She's sleeping. It's not that late. It's only, what time is it? It's almost 10. So yeah. The amphibian is very unique, but I can't see what caps would fit it. Me neither, to be honest. Like the red, I kind of have an idea what keycap set would I want on it, but the blue and the teal one, I don't know. I mean, I know from Alex's stream that GMK Norse would be okay on the blue, but else than that, I don't know. The clay one, I also don't know what to put on that. Civilization, maybe. Cây không thích bể, cây ra đây. Let's see. Cây ra đây. Cây không ra. Đây, come here. Let's go. Đây, come here. Ôi, lười quá. Okay. Đau. Nhìn. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Dairy blue GMK Norse. Perfect. But I kind of feel like a lot of people is gonna have that combination, and I want to be not unique, but I want to be a little bit different from that combination. Yeah, she doesn't like people that much. So yeah. Okay, let's do the spring swapping on the Dark Emperor, because I need to use, I want to put tactile switches on my dough list. DA Dark Emperor. Dark Emperor hình như là loop rồi. Nguyên loop rồi. Chắc thế. Oh my god, it's pinging. I didn't know it's pinging. Use the YouTube URL. This is actually pretty light already. Do you think it would help if I... What's the stock one? Yeah, nhưng mà anh có cảm giác là con này anh cũng đã switch rồi. Anh đã thay string rồi. Okay, this one's pinging the most. JW Dog Amber. Xem con này lò xo bao nhiêu. Dog Amber T1. Okay, 65. Thì anh khá chắc là con này anh đã thay lò xo rồi. Not that one. Okay, Supreme. This is my swing collection. Like a lot. Ok, con này đang thấy ping nhất. Để thay thử lò xo con này xem là có đỡ không thì sẽ thay hết. Nếu không thì sẽ chuyển sang dùng Melody cho Duelist. Ooh. Looks like a stock spring. Ladyfinger up. Okay. Okay, it is better. Okay, we decided. I'm gonna put it's going to get boring from this point on because all I'm doing is switch string swapping. Is there anyone else in chat that would join the derivative 1 year wait other than me? I need some comrades. Nah, why not? I'm pretty sure one of you guys were the one who sort of convinced me to jump in the derivative group buy, and now you're all tapped out. The hell? Was that because of the 1 year waiting? Yeah, that's probably it. I don't think I'll ever drop 600 plus on a Keeb kit. What's your most expensive one? Can you tell me your most expensive one? And did you like it? The timeline is kind of turning me off, yeah. But I mean, I know it's... Okay, here's my theory, right? I know that it seems long, but it's the exact same thing with the cloud line.
Ashik for me is
Hello,
now
Asai.
following.
So for the cloud line, it also took like almost a year, or maybe even more than a year. Yeah, and I do know that a lot of things can happen in a year. Maybe you don't like it anymore. Maybe there's, other keyboards coming out. But I sort of feel like there won't be anything good coming out, until the derivative arrived. In worst case, you're a derivative dealer. Yeah, worst case, that's like, a year and a quarter from now. Is it bad? Yeah, I got CO aftermarket. Just wait for extras, to be honest. See, that is also my problem. For the cloud eye, I said the same thing. Just wait for the extra. Just wait until you know that the product is good and stuff like that. But then, if you want to get aftermarket, then you have to pay pretty hefty price for it. And it's not even easy to get with all the options that you want, with all the extra bits and pieces. It's, you know, if we only talk about options, then it's easier to draw at the beginning than to buy it aftermarket from someone else, because people are saving Kohaku props. Oh, well, that's good to hear, because, you know, initially I thought the derivatives, you know, those 700 units would go out pretty quick also. But yeah, maybe they are waiting, they're saving for Kohaku, which the board that I like, but would not be the one that I will ever get, the Kohaku. What do you mean? It's a talking show. It's not about keyboard. It's not about keyboard anymore. My stream is not about keyboard anymore. Why now? QK80? Oh, the QK80 is 9. You knew it. Oh, that's why you say you don't ever think you'll drop 600 plus on the Keeb. But it makes sense though. To be honest, apart from this one, the Cloud Light, I don't think I ever have anything more expensive than $600. And I have this one just at that price point just because it's an aftermarket buy. We at the Seagan would need some luck to win a raffle. What do you mean? There's a lot of people who won single raffle in our community. It's not that rare. It's just not us, bro. Oh wait, I actually want to show the Voice Mini, like the other one, not the one that I have here. I want to check out the other colors as well. To be honest, the Kohaku could make spin. It looks super nice. Okay, so you like the Kohaku, it's cool as well. I do like how it looks, not gonna lie. I've used it a couple of days. Sounds is also okay. The only problem that it's a 65. Not to say it's a bad layout, it's just not the layout for me. Clay, a lot of people like the clay. Okay, tell me, what do I put on clay if I ever get the clay derivative? Let's just call it brow. Brow. Do I have anything with brow yellow on it? I had heavy industry before, but I sold it. Wait, who said that? Zooted? It's like two completely different colorways. What do you mean, zooted? Sif OG dies up on clay derive. Nhân tiện của Sif 3 triệu. Chip 16 in stock incoming? Really? They will have it in stock? I don't trust you. Hello, what is up, Sigiri? How have you been? Hello, sao con Mic Lan à? Mic Lan này. Yeah, it says 1 unit per order. I'm not sure if I can make multiple order. Oh, this is the voice mini. I just want to see how it looks. And because I've just done swapping 10 switches, need to do something else. I will get bored. Genshin Impact since I have free time. Yeah, it's nice. I'm not actually a gamer. There's no game that I play. Very rare that I play games. I do have a PS4 with a bunch of games on it, but I think I finished like 10% of them, of all the games on my PS4. I'm sure I can make one too. Make one? What do you mean make one? How about you? I'm actually okay. I'm free pretty much this weekend because my wife's not home. But my wife is coming back very early in the morning. That's why I need to also wake up very early to pick her up. Okay, this is another voice mini. It's the old black one, Oblivion. Guy where? Guy có ở trên... Nhưng mà đã download được QK config về chưa? Actually I can... Subro lại lấy con màu đen đen hết này nhỉ? Không phải là của em đâu quý ạ. Không hiểu Bluetooth như nào á. Thế có mở được cái phần keymap ra không ở dưới? Tại vì anh keymap lại rồi nên anh không nhớ keymap gốc. Nếu mà keymap được thì trong đấy nó có mấy nút là switch này, BT1 is for device 1 and BT2 is for device 2. Không thấy device. Yeah, that's a problem. Also took me a long time for my computer to, you know, recognize the device. So just gonna have to try again. Hold that button, hold that BT1 and BT2 until it shows up on your computer. That's all I can say. Taylor saw Supreme 55. It does have a build guide. Rồi nhưng mà hình như phải hold cái nút BT1 ấy thì nó mới vào pairing mode. Spec Melody wanna try. Intimate friend. What can we talk about? I cannot keep you guys here watching me do the spring swapping. What can we talk about? What can we talk about? What song is that? Doomsday? Oh, this one has no film. Bình thường là JWK mọi người có cần phim không nhỉ? Don't pull it. Gently. Phim 2. Quý sang là phim cho anh mấy? For real? The Voice Mini? Yeah, SOTC thì chắc là không cần. Wait, Shrek, but what do you think about SOTC? It was, it was hyped for sometimes. But I didn't get it, so I didn't know. Nah, I'm good. I don't need staff for that, for that part. Well, that is weird though. If you need to do soldering to put stabilizer in. Yeah, JWK. Known for its beautiful ping. Thêm có đợt anh thấy bán đắt lắm. Mọi người toàn kiểu sell it for more than $1. It's weird. Stream của anh lag nhỉ? Nếu mọi người thấy lag thì không phải do mạng của mọi người đâu nhá, mà là do mạng của anh đấy. Should I lower my bitrate? Yeah, but it's not worth it. So what is the type of Switch do you guys think like worth its price? Because I'm like 50-50. I do want to try new Switches, but I also kind of feel like there's not many. I mean, new Switches, there's a lot, right? But there's not many that is, innovative or kind of different that I really want to try. I'm just like, whatever. If you give it to me, I'm gonna try. But if it's not, then it's not. I don't need. There's not a single one that I, definitely be like, oh my god, I want to try it. There's nothing like that right now on the market. Comfort Zone Cherries and Gatorons. Yeah, I sort of feel like they are still the OGs in this hobby. But cherry, when you say cherry, you actually mean cherry black, right? There's nothing else. Yeah, cherry Nixies are cool. Gosh, I just want to have more normal travel distance, like 4mm. Give me more of those, and I'll be fine, and I'll be good. Black Nixies, maybe clear. Oh, clear. Mainly. Molten Gray. Isn't that like the same as Pure Berry? I have a batch of Pure Berry here that I think I've used it sometimes for my prototype test stream, but I never use it on any of my personal board. The Pure Berry. Oh, now people are leaving. Let's do a giveaway. Let's do a giveaway of She-Mat. I sort of feel like my stream right now, it needs some marbles. I'm gonna finish this 10, then we do marbles. Wait, Pure Berry 2-stage print. That is also not for me. Too much. I got the tactile Holy Panda. Oh, yeah. A lot of people told me Holy Pandas are nice. Maybe I'll try them again sometime. I think I do have Holy Pandas somewhere that I harvested from, used board that I bought from people. And the first thing I did was just to desolder those switches. But I know that they were, and maybe still are, sought after. That's why I keep those. I think I have close to 100 Holy Pandas somewhere, deep in my Switch box. By the way, how do you guys organize your Switch? Actually, how many different types of Switch do you have? I don't think I have a lot, but actually I have more than 50. I don't know why. I don't know why and how and when did I get more than 50 types of Switch. I got surprised every single time I opened my Switch box. Hippo, explain Pure Sky. Hippo coming now, going to get swing about with 2-stitch spring. I'm pretty stuck on that. Have you tried that? The hippos? I don't think I've heard of that one. 2-stitch spring. That would not be something I got into either. But I do know a lot of people like the push that you have with multi-stages springs. Maybe I can try them again sometimes. With tactile, with the linear. Kinetic Labs, okay. What do I have from Kinetic Labs rather than their death mat? Couldn't remember right now. Thank you for the follow, baby dog.
Baby dog is now following.
Oh shit. Hello, welcome in. Oops. Wait. Oh wait, Pure Sky is Pure Berry with lower force spring. Okay. That looks like it's for me. Now. Thì mình làm xong 10 con rồi. Let's do a marble. Just in case I don't want to get too bored with the spring scrapping. Just so you know, last time I run marbles, my computer crashed. I don't know why. I did nothing trying to fix it until now, so it may crash again today. But what the hell, we're gonna try. Do I have a marble? Oh, I do have marble. Marble on stream. Oh my god, it's updating again. Why does Steam always do the update? Is it like every day? They have everyday update? They have daily one? That tells you guys I don't game at all. Every time I yeah, no? What do you mean? What is it? Yes or no? 50, 50, 20, 30. Halfway there. 4. Autism. Not daily. Clay. Yeah, but pretty often, right? But I need to. I kind of want a song. Dynamite. BTS. Wait, where's my Steam? Okay. It's still updating. Wait, does it mess with my... This is the only song I know of BTS. And I sort of okay with. Are they still active, BTS? Because I don't feel like I've heard of them a lot recently. Wait, what? What am I giving away? Shiba mat? Again? Actually, let me check that. Let me check that. Okay. Here is the item I am giving away today. What? You will have to choose between one of these two. This one would fit a 65, and this one's for 60%. Singer, really? Yeah, it is true. Oh my god. Okay, I updated Steam, and now I need to update the game. Okay. Where's my update? How do I see the? Okay, it's downloading. What's the percentage? Okay, updating for. Okay, it's almost there. Wait. Xin cái màu đen à? Nè, let's see. Actually, anh có một cái màu đen khác. Nhưng mà đấy là đợt in trước. Cái hình này nó nhỏ hơn một xíu ở đây, chứ nó không to như thế này. Okay. Wow. Cho chưa? Anh cho chưa? Mày đến lấy đi, please. I have a lot. They're just lying around. I feel bad not using all of the stuff that people sent me.
Linus is now following.
Hello, Elias. Thanks for the follow. Almost there. We almost have marbles. Oh wow. What is it? Okay. Keyboard. Ooh. Actually, I need to change that. Oh wait. Wait, what? Wait. Stream từ khi nào thế? It's still crazy. I need to edit, build. No, board. Melodies. Tôi nhớ để anh thử bật cái marbles của anh. Ok. Làm sao để chuyển một cái window từ màn hình bên phải sang màn hình bên trái nhỉ? Lần trước anh thử rồi nhưng mà quên rồi. Control Shift mũi tên không đúng. Windows Shift mũi tên. Ok. We get it. Mũi tên. Ok. God damn. Finally, we here. Now, we can do marbles. I'm going to raise. Please vote for the map. What you will win today will be either one of these two death map. If you are... Actually not. You will have to pay for shipping. It doesn't matter where you are. You will have to pay for the shipping. I mean, because I don't mind paying shipping, but I hate the packing part. That's why I let you pay for shipping. Oh, my Cloud Eye, it has alu plate. I also Mumax the PCB because I will use it as my switch tester. I will have a series of sound tests on my YouTube channel with different switches. Everything else is the same. With this cloud light, I just swap out these switches and do the sound test. That's what I plan to do. I use 3305-1, the gold-plated one. That's what I used. I actually have a VOD of that. I did that 2 days ago. So yeah. Oh, but if yeah, I know you was gonna ask that, unfortunately. So this one, it's not the stock PCB of the Cloud Eye. It is not. I have this one custom made. Well, I did not have it custom made, but it is custom made. It's sort of like the clone of the H88 of Heinebusch. That one will also fit the Cloud Eye if you can get your hands on one. H88 with the daughter board. If you have the stock PCB, what you can do, because I tried this one, I just didn't want to continue because it takes a long time. You can use like this pointer tweezer, put it in your switch pad, the pads on the PCB, and do a couple of rounds like this one, like this. Then the pad will opens up a little bit, and you can put in the Mumax sockets. I know it sounds super scary, but I've done it. It literally takes like a second for one pad to open up, and then you can Mumax them. You can try that. I tried that. It did not damage my PCB. Trust me, you only need to do that ever so lightly. Don't push any sort of force into that. It'll be just fine. I actually can show you. Should I show you? Yeah, it actually did not touch the pad, but only the part of the PCB underneath the pad. So no. Just put this pointy end in. Do not apply any force. Make a circle. Then put it down, then put it in the Mumax sockets. Try that. I'm not the only one who did that. I'm not the only one who did that. I actually follow someone else on Cloudlight Discord server, on Cloudlight channel, on JJW server. Yeah. Anyway, let's go. Do we have enough people here to run a marble? It looks like no one voted for anything, so we only have 30, so let's do 30. Let's do race. If you want to join, I repeat, if you want to join, do exclamation play. What you will be one of these deathmat. You cannot see them right now, but that's what you'll win. But you will have to pay for shipping, so please be mindful of that. Okay, Shrek is the only one who plays.
Welcome, readers.
God damn.
Choose your fate. Watch the show.
Hello again, Chuli
Or watch
Nim.
the show.
Chuli Nim. How have you been? I stopped by your stream yesterday or the day before. But hello, Raiders. How are you? Everyone wants to play later, Julie. Yeah, you did. Wait, I actually wanted to ask you about the board the other day you were building. Well, you were building, or you were fixing some firmware issue. I'm not sure what you were doing with the board. Oh god damn, I feel so bad. I don't even remember the name of the board. What's going on later? Quên mất chia sẻ đây. Nhưng mà cả Dương với cả Shibei đều ở trong queue rồi. Yeah, the BITT 101. Yeah, that's the one. Interesting bot. I do like the buttons. Would you call it a buttons or keys that sort of light up on top of there? Yeah, I'm running a giveaway. a giveaway on one of these two desk mat. It's coming from our local vendor. They're called Shibe Mech. The pads. Okay. Wait, I need to change my marble swing. Shibe. Yeah. I only have 14. No one else want to join? 15. Yeah. Makes sense that no one else want to join because you will have to pay shipping. And it's not. Okay. Should we go? Shibe make yeah. Play. Should we go? Should we go? Should we go? 16. 16 is also my favorite number. Kinda. 17. We have 17. How do I set like a timer? Can I do that? And to count out. Okay, I'm gonna give another 30 seconds. Ooh, 30. Then we will start. Thôi bây giờ hiện rồi gì nữa? We gonna start in 20 seconds. Đúng đến 10k mới hiện mà. Hình như minimum là 5 thì nó mới hiện. 8, 7. Let's see. I've never used this map. Wait, where are you going? How do I... Wait. I cannot navigate. Did I? Wait, I have that. It works here. What do you mean? How do I use that? Oh my god, this is so scuffed. Okay. I'm so bad on window. Ôi quý em thắng đi, please. Em thắng đi thì anh đỡ phải ship. Esker Hoàng on the second position. Kenla, đừng để Kenla thắng. Please no. Don't let him win. Don't let him win. God damn, where are we? Where are we? Oh, okay, we're going to this hole. Wait, what happens now? Where's everyone else? So layup. God damn, ally A's. Bruh, you're gonna have to pay shipping. Shadows. Shadows in the lead. What the hell? Okay. Ooh. NM Dương 99. What the heck? Guys, bye cả Dương. Let's go. Okay, please don't die. It's you almost there. Don't drop here. Let's go. Finally. May quá. May quá. I wish I could pay shipping. Wait, where are you? Wait, I thought you're one of the person that I know. J1. We didn't know each other? What do you mean? Wait, really? Are you not in Vietnam, J1? Thôi nhá, của Dương rồi. Dương, thôi anh cho Dương cả hai cái luôn. Freak. Cho hai cái luôn. Mẹ cho bao nhiêu pass thừa cho hết. Cho chết. How do I close? How do I close? Hold on, chơi game. Not chơi game. Đây là marbles để roll giveaway mà. Nhưng xong rồi. I'm in Saigon. What do you mean Saigon? Like shipping is not that expensive. I think the last time I shipped the last time I did a giveaway also on the Shibe map. Shipping costs like $1 or something. Shrek, what are you doing, Shrek? Okay, finally he's here. Làm sao để chuyển cái này sang window mode? Okay, now we are back. Okay, that's the first giveaway. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do another giveaway today or not, but I know what I'm gonna do next. Let's to finish this string swapping piece of shit. Cố gắng lên em. Còn nhiều thứ khác nữa mà. What else can I give away? I have nothing else. No, actually I lie. I do have a lot of stuff that I don't use. The reason why I don't want to give it away because I'm too lazy to pack. Feels bad. Mine didn't even finish. It did not? Good luck next time. If I have something... I wish I could have something, you know, cool to give away. But I don't have those. Feels bad. Anyway, all the new radios, all the new viewers, how are you guys? I didn't introduce myself, right? My name is Ning. I am from Vietnam. So I speak Vietnamese and English. And I do keyboard builds on my channel. I don't have any builds today. But I have a lot of things to do today to prepare for my future builds. Good melody. I'll keep the melody for sometimes before giving it away. But why? You're not even using tactile switches. Why do you need the melodies? What do you mean, What do you want? Oh my god, my internet still sucks. Also, another reason that I stream today, because there's no Premier League today, so there's no football match that I can watch. That's another reason. Oh, by the way, Julie Neiman, you still here? What did she build today? Also, are you still in college? Because the other day in the stream we were talking about machine learning and stuff like that. Ordinary stream. I have 20 to go. No, actually. How many switches do I need for the dual list? Is it 63? Sun is gone through. Sun is gone. Yeah, it is. Where are you right now? Are you in Korea or the US? Coming soon, okay. Why do you replace the spring? Whenever I try tactile, I need to use a shorter spring and also a lighter weight, because I do want the minimum amount of tactility. That's why. All of the tactile switches that I want to try are already like light tactile. For example, the melody, they are already classified as very light, it's like super light. But for some reason, I still need to replace this ring because they still feel a little bit too much for me. So yeah, I just want a tiny bit of that, and I feel like swapping out to a shorter spring helps a lot. So typically with, so I use TX springs for the most part. With linear, I would use TX long. And with tactile, I would use TX short, which is really hard to buy because, you know, normally vendors don't keep stock of short spring, because people usually going for long spring. So yeah, these are pretty much the last of the short spring that I have. Is the spring tension soft? Yeah, it is like that. You feel way less of tactility with short spring. How short is it? I'm not sure if I can answer that. I do have a ruler here if you want me to do a measurement. Let's do that, why not? Let me finish one more. Thank you for the follow, Koda Bills. How are you today? I hope you had a really nice weekend. Okay, I'm not lying, I have a ruler right here. It's just lying around my table. Let me just pull this out and then I'll do the measurement for you. Oops, do not pull. Gently, gently. Okay. I'm not building anything today, that's why. Okay, this is almost 14 millimeters. That's how short they are. I think the long one of TX is 18, so the normal one would be 16. Short one would be 14. Kola Bill. Just woke up? Oh, okay, so you are, I don't know what side you're on, east or west, but you are in the States. Well, I hope you have a great rest of Sunday. It's almost Monday for me. We have blue and clay. Wait, people really like the blue one. The blue derivative. Okay. Hydrate. Let's go. Can anyone recommend a Korean OST playlist? I think 40 millimeters is the shortest, at least for Spirit. TX, also for TX, I think. They don't really, you know, going towards the shorter side. At the beginning, they have the short one, the normal one, and the long one. And they did not, you know, come up with the XS, but they did come up with the XL, with the extra long. Yeah. I don't think a lot of people are going for a short spring, so that's why. Wait, suddenly I have 40. I have 40 view. Quick, I need to think of something interesting. I have 0. Any corn for a short spring? I couldn't think of any actually. You know, with long spring, sometimes they sort of bend when you press them down. That's why they came up with double stage spring, so that it's harder to bend. I don't think there's one for short spring, but yeah, I don't think they can do any shorter than the, you know, the normal height. I think there's definitely a limit height that you need to achieve, because it needs to push the stem up and down, right? So there are a certain limit that they cannot go below, but I don't know what's the limit. Could be 14? Actually, Shadow Proc in chat may know the answer of that, if he's still here and not being lazy. He can answer that. Okay, he has more than 1,000 switches. Like ties of switch. So he probably knows the minimum length of the string. Wait, did I have 60? I did it, guys. 20. Wait, what? Yeah, I have 60. 67. Okay, let's do them all. Hey yo, Eka. How was the Instagram thing? What do you mean tips for getting aviator cable? So do you mean you like aviator cable? Or do you mean where to get those? Eka, I saw you playing game yesterday. I was there. Noise, thank you for the subscribe. Wait, did you subscribe? Oh, it's been 2 months? Oh, you were a subscriber. Thank you, Aika. Aviator. By the way, I don't like aviator connector. I think they are too bulky. I always get the not the Lamo because it's not actually available here. I get the Famo connector. I'm not sure what's the difference and if I need those difference. So I only get Famo. Nice. You do know that's my I have like a great contribution in that result, right? Eka? Yeah, they just, I don't know why, but they just, sometimes they just pick a random. I don't think your girlfriend did anything. I think they just pick a random person to do that too, right? I hope. Because if they really targeted someone, then it will be worse. Oh yeah, I've done it. All 67 of them. Now have new shiny spring. You have my love. You really want to make sure I don't have that Jane, huh? Oh, okay, your girlfriend's a model, okay. Yeah, okay. Then I got it. Just be careful out there. Okay, now it is 6 of 7. Okay, what is left to do? Now I need to desorder an F1. What time is it? Almost 11? Do I keep this spring or do I throw them out? Okay, clean. Question though, do you guys do spring swapping a lot? Because I pretty much do it to every switches that I use personally. If that's something that I got sent just for reviewing, then I would not do it. But if it's personal, then I always do the spring swapping. I kind of want to have that consistency. So linear always TX long, either 55, 57 or 60. That's my go-to. Also why I stock a bunch of spring. These are my bags. The spring. Hello Mick. Mick Fernando. By the way, I still need help to decide what color will I get for the derivative. You can cast your vote by enter the number. That's a lot of springs. Yeah, that's what I did. Spring swapping is the most uncherished after all. I think with JWK as well, people normally say that it needs spring swapping. But yeah, sometimes I do like the consistent that I get, but to be honest, if it's personal, sometimes I don't even know what the stock springs be like. Nice. But do you have a go-to spring that you swap to? I need to clean up a little bit because desoldering will be quite messy. TX shorts. You're probably the first one I know using TX shorts, other than me on Tactile. Because my local TX vendor, so he ran out of short springs, and he didn't want to restock because everyone's going for long and extra long. Shorts are great. Let's go. $60 medium is nice. Okay, what's this another? F1. Oh my god, it's heavy. Heavy son of a bitch. Ooh, why is it so sticky? Anyway, this is the F1, one of the F1 OG. The anodization is custom, also I've heard. I don't think this is the stock color. I think this is bought as raw finish, but then it get custom anodized somewhere in Korea, but not a stock option of Cheon.
Lane_illustrious is now following.
Hello Lion? Lion? Nice keycap. What keycap set is that? I don't even know what keycap set is this one. Anyway, I'm gonna desolder this one. Because this is not mine, so I don't know. But yeah. I'm gonna do a review on this one pretty soon. I have the plate. I'm not sure on the switch. There's like 70% is going to be Nixie's, but we're not sure yet. Quiz, cái set keycap này là set keycap gì hả Quý? By the way, Eka, do you remember I said I would do a stream, you know, starting late today and then end early the next day? So that Twitch would count it as 2 different days? Well, I just found out that it would not work. Meaning I would never go for a partner. Okay. It's gone. Let's go. Partner. No, I was preparing for that, but probably now not. I wouldn't think about it. I cannot be doing this 12 days a month. Hello, you. Wait, you've been a subscriber for 5 months in a row? I didn't. I'm so sorry I didn't recognize the name. Oh, this is platelets, that's why. But thank you for the 5-month sub. It is weird that I have someone who been a subscriber for multiple months, but I don't know them personally. Because the other subscribers are all my friends. IRL. Oh my god, we have hair. God damn. Ooh, platinum weight. Not super clean though. Okay, I remember. Because we want to build this with plate. This is plateless. Vui nhỉ. Okay, let's get ready. Okay, next will be the keycap. Oh, HB. This is how I normally pull out my keycap. Wait, this is weird. Active 5 hours? Okay, that's fine. Let's get the gun. Actually, I want to clean this one thoroughly today. Giờ dã đây. Phải vệ sinh trước nữa. Cái này là vẫn không sạch. Okay, let's see. Okay, we're ready.
Kajita is now following.
Hello, Katja. Thank you for the follow. Unfortunately, I'm not doing anything super exciting today. Rather than that. I will let you guys desorder this one. That's what I'm gonna do now. Have fun watching. I don't want it to get on my beautiful cloud eye, so I'm gonna cover it up. Why do I? My psych was off. Why is it off? Let's see. Camera is still there. Okay, it's up again. Boo boo. Is that too loud? I feel like it might be too loud. Yeah, I will teach you to solder. Do you know that it's my favorite part of building a keyboard? Soldering? So yeah. I will for sure teach you how to do that. Damn it, if I... Let's see if I go to Thailand soon. I'll go there to teach you. Just pay me the Jane, and we're gonna be fine. By the way, Eka, we were talking the other day. If we were to visit Thailand, and we have two options. It is whether to Bangkok or to Chiang Mai. Which one should we go? Oh wait, but it was... Really? So the so your Jane is hot swap Jane? I understand the bias, but if you were to ask me the same question about, you know, countries in Vietnam, I would not say my hometown. Simply because it's just not a good place to visit if you're traveling. I actually don't remember much about Bangkok, but I remember Chiang Mai vividly. You've probably been to Chiang Mai, right? No. Also, for the cloud line, I tried the AP. It was good. To be honest, I did not have sort of the same problem that some of my friends have. So I don't know what's wrong. But I've only tried one set, so I even gonna let you stay in my guest room. Wait, I thought you stay in a dorm, like in uni. Oh yeah, but if your family also live in Bangkok, then you don't have to, right? Nice. I was actually stay at what's the name of the hotel? It's like the tallest hotel in Bangkok. I'm not sure if it's Bayok or Bayoki, but that's where I stayed. But like 10 years ago. But do you guys have keyboard meetup there? Or how is the keyboard scene? Shit. Aww, you are sweet. It's fun to disorder a playlist build. I feel like it's quite effortless. Ooh, no, it's not. Okay. You don't want to come out? It's so dirty. Có bao nhiêu view? Hình như vẫn 31, 32 view.
And Fleds is now following.
Thank you and flats. Nhiều view để làm gì đâu. Hết đồ rồi GA rồi. Và các bạn xem view. Con clone kia như nào rồi bạn? Có ok không? Build xong rồi đúng không? Thế có đáng bỏ ra mấy triệu không? Có con nhưng mà xấu quá. Nhưng mà bạn thấy xấu là do hoàn thiện hay là do màu với cả tả tiết chữ chiếc? Sầu ngang ngửa. Thế bạn chưa nhìn thấy con Eclipse V1 đấy không? It's not bad. Ca sĩ còn dư bộ gì nhỉ? O-ring nào của F1 không nhỉ? Cái dây ấy, cái đấy phải mua đúng không nhỉ? Ý là có mua được ở Việt Nam không ta? Cầm phát lòng đi lòng KCK. Damn. Lòng bị rớt thì là do lòng bị rớt thật ra cũng không phải là do làm case mà do cái PCB đấy với cả cái case ấy nó không hợp nhau thôi. Tại vì cái đấy nó chênh một tí là hở mà. Hở thì rớt thôi có gì đâu. NIT đi một nơi. What the hell NIT? Đây lấy O-ring để làm con này này. Con này tại vì đang là plateless nhưng mà sẽ build lại với plate. Mà chưa thấy có O-ring ở trong hộp thế nên là phải đi xin. Nhưng mà cái O-ring nó bán kèm mạch hay là nó bán kèm plate nhỉ? Đúng ra là có plate là phải có O-ring chứ nhỉ? Mạch bẩn dữ. Này có build gì đâu, ngồi nghịch từ nãy đến giờ, bây giờ mới giã hàn một con F1 khác. Con F1 OG để lần sau build. Bây giờ ngồi thay lò xo cho switch các kiểu chứ chả có gì build. Xin đó VGA hết rồi. Hay tí build con cream nhỉ. Playlist tiện vậy. Đã xong. Bây giờ mấy giờ nhỉ? 11:30 à? OG mà màu bảo là custom ấy này, chờ tí cho xem. 11:30 hay bây giờ lại build tiếp nhỉ? Ngủ. Tí 4 giờ kém đã phải dậy mẹ rồi. 4 giờ kém thì hơi căng. Chờ xíu nha. OG đây, màu OG đây. Đây, đây là màu gì hả cái gì? liền. Màu này không phải màu stock đúng không? Không phải là OG á. Thế là cái gì? Thật ra OG nghĩa là gì? Như nào thì được gọi là OG? Gunmetal. Yeah, hình như con này là raw, sau đấy thì anode chứ cũng không phải là re-anode. Cún có á? Vẫn còn đó. Gạ bán được nhỉ? Bình thường nếu mà những cái build mà stack nó không còn tốt thì mọi người sẽ làm gì với stack? Mà có rửa đi để dùng không? Thế đi. Mình hay cất vào góc ấy, xong rồi tầm 3 tháng sau nhìn thấy nghĩ là sẽ đến bao giờ làm thì nó vứt đi. Chỉ bằng vứt đi luôn ngày hôm nay. Nhưng bộ này là Durock này thật ra có thể làm lại cũng được. Mấy cái đồ này không có ultrasonic thì rửa hơi ngại. Nó kiểu bẩn bẩn dính nhiều bụi. It's nasty. So nasty. Đây là màn vệ sinh mạch. Hàn với Dã thì không đeo khẩu trang, nhưng mà mỗi khi vệ sinh mạch thì mình phải đeo. Tại vì nó có mùi cồn. Hít một lúc nó bị chóng mặt. Loại này chính là loại dùng để lau mà. Loại này chính là loại dùng để lau mạch mà. Hello cún. Nó cũng không bị vụn mà. Loại này là loại chuyên nghiệp. Chứ khăn lau phòng anh có mà, nhưng mà anh vứt mẹ đi rồi. Tại vì nó không để trong túi như này. Ví dụ cái này cũng ấy này. Nhưng nó không có bụi. Dai mà. Professional grade. Lau cái phần bên này khó chịu vãi, tại toàn vướng vào diode các kiểu. Anh em bắt đầu cãi nhau, thằng nào làm stop chán. Có nên dùng bàn chải không nhỉ? Anh có bàn chải nhưng mà lâu lắm không dùng. Phải là cân ngon không phải lúc. Để dùng chiếc bàn chải. Bắn trời. Nhưng công nhận là bắn thật, bàn chải bắn thật. We'll see. Bắn vãi. Thí nghiệm. Cái này á? Cái này là isopropyl. Chứ lần trước anh làm cái này thấy nó sạch thật. Nếu mà chùi bằng tay thấy lâu lắm, tại vì nó cứ vướng vào mấy cái ấy. Thì mẹ toán thằng lười, cho tự đi. Thật ra bình thường anh không làm đâu, nhưng cái mạch này kiểu... Thật ra mạch này nó bẩn tại vì bụi ấy. Chứ cũng chẳng phải là vì flux. Thế á, anh dùng cái khăn lau phòng kia anh vẫn phải... Nó đâu có thấm hút luôn đâu. Đấy, thấm đẫm dung dịch. Hello Eka. Where were we? By the way, I'm cleaning this PCB. Có giờ trải đây bay con mẹ diode nhỉ? Mà xăng thơm nó khác rồi không hay là chỉ thơm thôi? Nói chung cũng có nhiều loại mà lần trước Mạnh vắt cho anh một loại rồi đây. Lần trước Mạnh vắt cho anh cái đây nhưng mà anh thấy đúng nhỉ, có phải mày vắt cho anh một lọ không? Vàng khe giấy. Bịp mua để làm gì ấy? Anh như thế, đéo bao thấy mua cái gì thì hỏi. Bẩn vai. Lau mãi vẫn vàng vàng. Ôi cái này cũng chỉ là 1 năm 1 lần thôi, có cái con nào nó khốn nạn quá như này em ngồi lau thôi chứ không cần phải nghĩ nhiều đâu. Bạn kem. Thì nó cũng là một loại xăng thơm mà. Thật ra cách gọi xăng thơm ấy chính là cách gọi của một dung dịch có cồn và nó có thêm mùi, có cái đéo ở đâu thì nó cứ gọi là xăng thơm. Và nếu mà xăng thơm thật thì kiếm xăng máy bay ấy, bỏ anh Po anh ấy anh múc cho vài chai ở sân bay. Cái này thì mua ở đâu cũng được mà. Thấy nhiều chỗ bán. Cái chai. Rồi, anh đổ cái lọ này ra xong rồi nó phải bay hơi một nửa rồi. Dùng được 1/3 xong rồi bay hơi 2 lần hết mẹ một nửa. Lúc nào cũng để trên bàn. Làm được 10 mạch thì lau được 1 mạch. Kiểu nó bẩn quá ấy, thì mới phải lau. Kiểu Hello Ken. Welcome in. Cái này hình như trên mấy cái shop trên Shopee nó cũng gọi là chai mà. Thật ra chai với lọ khác gì nhau vậy mọi người. Chai là có nắp à? Lọ có nắp chứ. À, lọ hoa thì không có nắp. Không, mà này là sạch rồi này. Cái bên này là sạch rồi nên anh mới di nhiều kiểu đấy. Lọ thì sắp được, còn chai thì không. Ai cơ. Hũ bình. Điệp mẹ các ông. Hũ đựng dung dịch. Đi mẹ. Thôi không mày. Không đi. Đi mẹ. Thôi, nghỉ. Rất bình vậy sao? Mọi người vệ sinh cái này trước hay là sau khi hút? Cái thế mọi người có mỗi một lần giã đều vệ sinh tận bên trong này không? Mày em đéo có cái này ở sưởi mà nó có không nhỉ? Nghèo lắm mà đi mua bộ tiền nghìn. Rồi. Biểu ấy, thế bao giờ có mạch để gửi con kia ấy? Bao giờ có mạch để gửi con RE? Hình như có rồi đấy. Hai trên 6 con Mectan nữa. Nửa năm được 2 trên 6 con, phải là 1 năm rưỡi thì sẽ được đủ đúng không? Ok. Con đấy mà xong thì mang về đây để tao test thôi. Bắn bòm bòm. Chỉ cần chữ song thôi cái lạ. Và thiếu mấy bơm. Hộp lịt lên. The hell? Bài gì đấy? À, chúc nhận rồi. Không phải Nautilus đâu, bộ gì ấy, tại vì nó có tí màu vàng vàng, chả biết nó là bộ gì, không quan tâm lắm. Nói chung là xấu không quan tâm, với đẹp thì chắc quan tâm lắm. Anh nghĩ cái Deathmatch trước lấy của C7 dùng ok không? Tìm mất đừng tìm. Đen vàng. Không thích.
Ordimos is now following.
Thank you, Oridimus. Let me check. GMK Luna. Hey, welcome in. Probably GMK Luna. Khác nhiều á. Anh thấy chất liệu nó có vẻ giống Keeb mà nhỉ? Why? Được cho Reademos. Oh. Yeah, it is my cloud line. Anh nghĩ như thế ngon hơn đấy. Sơ thì mua lại. Beautiful. Là em chẳng phải. God damn the sigh. Like this. Không thì không sờ nữa, mua cái nào đúng bàn phím thôi. Hydrate, thank you for the hydrate. Okay. I think that is everything that I need to do today. What else can I do? Oh, it's past 12. Let's go to sleep then. Let's see if we can rate anyone. Bamba. Good night. I'm sorry you just tuned in, but I'm sort of have nothing else to do. But I did a lot of things today. I gave away something. Swap out the springs for a bunch of switches that I'm gonna use for my next build. Disorder a TKL, which is huge. Wait, Alex is on this hour? Filmo Plus. That's cute. No worries, no worries. Okay, I'll see you real soon. I usually stream on... what is my schedule nowadays? Would be Friday and Sunday? Friday is more confirmed. Sunday, I'm not sure. Okay, let's go to get. Thank you very much for the follow again. Have a good weekend. If your weekend is not over yet, my weekend is over. I'm gonna have to be in my office pretty soon, in a couple of hours. Well, but if you still have your weekends here, enjoy it. If not, have a good Monday. See you.